A lot of you guys think you're lazy. A lot of you guys think you have procrastination issues. But at the same time, a lot of you guys think you have freedom in choosing what you consume. I'm gonna give you 7 reasons why you're addicted to social media. First of all, you should understand what social media is. Social media is an excellent tool, but it's a terrible master, just like money. In its current age and its current stage, social media is nothing more than neurological warfare. It's emotional anesthesia and spiritual seduction. Here are the 7 reasons in a short, quick video to kind of help you guys out as much as I possibly can in under 10 minutes. Number 1, you guys are hooked by design. Your nervous system is hijacked. You've become addicted like a drug addict would get addicted to cocaine or heroin. Every single scroll has become like the new hit, and you're looking for the next hit. You scroll. Before you know it, you got a dopamine rush, and then you crash, and then the cycle repeats. And this goes on forever. You have to understand, as a human being, you have a neurological body that acts based on chemicals. And if you repeat certain actions enough times, your body, your nervous system becomes addicted to these things. So this is why you become addicted to scrolling, nonetheless. Reason number 2, you're emotionally starved. You're starving for some emotion. And you think that social media is a pathway to get those emotions. You think that love hearts and likes and comments and follow backs are emotionally satisfying, but they're as shallow as AI and the internet, really. Reason number 3, you lost your silence. And with that, you lost your soul. Jesus talks about when we pray, we must be in silence, we must be in solitude. Nikola Tesla said, in solitude is where all the great ideas come. Solitude is a very important part of the human mind's development. You need to be in silence, you need to be in solitude, you need to be in meditation, you need to find out who you are. And social media, for a lot of you people, has taken this away from you. You are no longer in solitude. You fill up all of your empty space with scrolling and looking at other people's lives. And in the end, you're more interested in other people's lives than in your own life. So you find other people more interesting than yourself. And this is what keeps you coming back. You want to see what they're doing, where they've gone to eat, what new things they have, what cars they're driving, etc. Reason number 4, you have merged with your mask. Your mask is your social media profile. It's how many likes you have, how many followers you have. It's who follows you, who you follow. And eventually you become this mask. You try to perform rather than be a presence. You try to perform based on these parameters, which are social media metrics. This keeps you in a great illusion for a lot of your life, and many people never escape it. Hopefully you will. Reason number 6, you're trapped in a frequency of noise. Tesla said, if you master the art, or if you find out the keys of 369 energy, vibration, and frequency, you will have the keys to the universe. Well, one of the ways the Matrix keeps you prisoner in its jail cell is through vibration and frequency. So what do you think is happening when you have a screen up to your face, 4 or 5 inches from your face, and you're scrolling, listening to sounds, looking at images? What do you really think is happening to your brain when you're doing all this? You are trapped through frequency. You have traded peace, you have traded serenity for the bombardment of colors, illusions, because everything you look at on social media is an illusion. It's not really real. Everything has filters, everything is in its best light. So you are programming yourself to see a reality that is not even real. And reason number 7, you forgot you're a soul. You're not a username or a profile with followers and likes. You're not your bank account. A lot of people judge themselves by how much money they have. They think they're worthy or unworthy because of X amount of dollars. In the end, you're a soul. You're here for a greater purpose. Social media is a means to an end. It's a great way to promote products. It's a great way to start a business, to grow a business. But it's terrible for a consumer because you get nothing out of it. And in the end, you're trading all of your time. You're trading your attention. You're giving it away for free in this attention economy. You're consenting to becoming a slave by agreeing to all these terms and conditions that you're signing up for. And you're stuck. These are 7 quick reasons of why you're stuck in this social media scrolling addiction. And as long as you don't unplug yourself, you're gonna find yourself addicted to social media for the rest of your life. And that's a scary situation. That's a very scary reality where you're gonna have wasted so many of your years looking at the lives of other people, which are fabricated behind filters and mirrors and smoke. You need to unplug yourself. You need to find your true voice. You need to find your presence. You need to stop caring about what other people think and say about you. And you need to stop caring about what other people are doing. Find interest in your life. Get grounded. Get rooted in yourself. Find out what drives you. Find out what motivates you and inspires you, and start creating things. If you like social media so much, you create something. Become a creator. And stop putting up with what other people are doing. Stop caring about what other people are doing. Focus on yourself. But scrolling mindlessly is no different than a drug. Look, your body, your nervous system doesn't know the difference whether you're eating 5 Big Macs a day, whether you're scrolling through OnlyFans or pornography or social media, or you're taking a hit of some type of drug. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference. It's operating through factors, receptors of dopamine, and you're going through these ups and downs, and then you're crashing, and then you're getting back up again. You need to put a stop to all this. You need to put a stop to all this, reclaim yourself, get back into nature. Being out here in nature is the most grounding part of my life. Ever since I've come out here, I could care less what anyone else is doing. Who cares what other people are doing? What matters is how you feel inside and what you're able to accomplish in life and how many people you're able to serve. So I hope this short video shed some light on why you're addicted to social media. You need to understand it's more than surface level. It's deep stuff. It's mental, it's neurological, it's emotional, it's spiritual. And the companies, the platforms that are pretty much taking over your life, they understand how the human mind and how the human emotional body and the human spirit work. They have scientists and they have high academic people that study these things. They understand how brain waves work. They understand what the difference between beta and theta brain waves are. They know how to influence people. They know how to get people addicted to their products. And trust me, they're doing this with no remorse. They don't feel sorry for you. In the end, you're a number to them. You're a product. You're a consumer. You're data. That's all you are. You're data. And they need your data to sell it to the highest bidder in this new attention economy. And this has been the case forever. I mean, Facebook has been in court how many times over this? And no one cares. No one pays attention to this because they're addicted. When you have an addiction, when you have a drug addict and you have a crackhead, he doesn't care about anything else. There's no such thing as morality. There's no such thing as a spiritual integrity. Nothing, everything goes outside the window. So you need to figure out where you stand today in your life. If social media has taken over your life, if you're addicted, be honest with yourself. There's no judgment here, but you need to be honest with yourself. You need to find out who you really are, and you need to find out what are the things in your life that you need to cut off. What are the things that are holding you back, and get on with it. All right, my friends and family, my brothers and sisters, my soul brothers, my soul sisters, much love, one love, peace. And don't forget, I'll be hosting my first class this Saturday. I'm breaking down the entire matrix, the entire Babylon system for the first time. No other person has ever done this besides Jesus. Jesus was the first and last person to come here and break the matrix. Every other guru out there that has come to do that are taking percentages of the truth, and they're selling it to you for a profit. They become prophets going after prophets, false prophets. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give you the whole truth. I'm going to give you so much truth that you're going to feel like you don't need to look at another book, another course. You're not going to care about what other people are doing. You're going to be so grounded in the truth, brothers and sisters, that you're going to start to thrive. You're going to start to live your life at the highest level. You're going to start to make decisions on your own every single day. You're going to decide how much money you make, who your friends are, how you spend your time, what kind of food you eat, where you live. This is all possible. All right. I went through the trenches myself. I've been at the bottom, all the way at the bottom, $80,000 in debt, sleeping on my uncle's couch, broke as hell, splitting a food bill with 2 cards because I didn't have enough on each. All right. I've been at the very, very bottom. So there's no pity. There's no shame for anyone that is struggling. What you have to fix is your own mind, your emotional body, and your spiritual groundedness. It's all possible. I'm gonna give these lessons to you guys in my upcoming class. Again, this is God's mission. This is God's plan. This is greater than any other guru except for Jesus Christ. This is what he came here for. But the message has been lost. The Catholic Church has buried his message. But now they're being found, and I'm going to share that with all you guys, okay? You guys will be freed up to do what you want in your life. You'll be sovereign, you'll be free spirits, and you'll be fulfilled, and you'll be full of energy, ready to take on life. The full course is 11 modules, 11 chapters. The first one is this Saturday, where I describe and break down the matrix piece by piece. Module 1 is about identifying and becoming aware of how the matrix and how the Babylon system works. And then modules 10 through 11 are all about self-development, healing, reprogramming yourself, resetting your nervous system, which is a major factor in your body, in your life. All right, I'll go deeper into it later. Just a short, quick video. Peace.